Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Thought that, I felt like doing a little bit of midday training. So I said, you know what? Why not? I'll do a presentation and do some training like this. I haven't done it this way in a minute. So I decided for those who are either on a late lunch or at your desk, you're bored, whatever it is. I just decided, now was a good time for me to go ahead and get this started. So bear with me just a second. Hey, Stacy, thanks for joining. Everyone, it's Stacy from the Stiletto Bosses. I appreciate you being on. I'm about to get started. I just got to share to my other pages. Okay. And it's been a minute since I've done this, so bear with me, everybody. Perfect. Okay, I just shared that. All right, so here we are. Today's training, hashtag let them do it, taking the guesswork out of getting customers to buy. A lot of people just really don't understand that there are some basic things that you need to know in order to be successful in your business. And I think when people start to move forward with their business, they make things a lot more complicated than what they need to. And so hopefully this very, very quick training, you'll be able to learn something new or at least get refreshed on it, okay? But I guess first I need to go with a little introduction, right? I guess you need to really know who I am and why I'm doing what I'm doing. Back in 2005, I was actually featured in the Family Circle magazine. It's a national known publication. Usually you'll see them at the checkout counter at the grocery store or at like Barnes and Noble, wherever they have all those magazines stacked, right? But this is me and Mi Familia. And it's funny because now my children are 21, 18, and 13. So yeah, it was some time ago. I was also a special guest on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show twice. And I also have the honor of working with him personally. When I had my candle business, I created custom fragrances for him that I shipped out to a few of his homes every month. So I really had that opportunity of working with a celebrity and customizing, to his request and really expanding my business. I also had the opportunity of being a guest speaker at the leadership conference in San Antonio College. And this was such oh my goodness, it was an extreme honor to even be invited to come out to speak with these college students. And recently I was invited to be a guest speaker for Career Day at an elementary school. And I will be featured in another magazine coming up called the Still Young magazine based out of Dallas. So I'm really excited that things are moving quite along. So this is actually a testimony from one of the clients that I've had in the past. She says that this workshop is packed with so much value, so much actionable content that will help you discover your tribe, attract your tribe, keep them engaged so they become not only loyal ambassadors, but also eager to spend money with you. I even closed a $15,000 contract using the methods. So I have to say, when I received this message online, I was jumping up, screaming and running around because, it feels good when someone uses the information that you provided to them and they just get it and then they run with it. And then you see that not only you already know what you're talking about, but people are understanding more clearer. And because of that, they're able to see or actually reap a reward from following through. Okay. Now, I want to actually start things out about this number one thing here, and then I'm actually just going to end it. Okay. This is an amazing quote from Zig Ziglar. Stop selling and start helping. And I want to break this down a little bit, and then I may get back online and continue with the training, or give you something else that you can use. But this is a mindset that every business owner needs to focus on, okay? When you are focused on selling, you're focused on numbers. You're focused on an end result, right? You're focused on grinding. You're focused on hustling. You're focused on everything except for something that is very, very important. You're not focused on the emotions. You're not focused on the engagement. You're not focused on providing value to the person you're trying to sell to. Okay? I want to know how many of y'all have ever been at a store or even a doctor's office. I'm going to use a doctor's office as an example. How many have gone to the doctor? You were sick, right? It doesn't even matter if you were sick or not. But you go in, you go to the receptionist. They're like, okay, sign in, have a seat. We'll call you when we're ready. Then you get in there and you're waiting forever. Then you get in and the doctor's like rushing. He's not taking the time out to see what it is that's exactly wrong. He picks and prods you. He invades your privacy, right? And then the next thing you know, they're like asking you for the copay or, payment in full. So a lot of times people feel invaded, right? You're approaching people when they're vulnerable. And if you approach them in a manner to where you're only focused with selling, you're only focused with the money aspect of how much money you can get, people are going to sense that. They're going to feel that. People don't want to feel like a number. People don't want to feel like they're cattle. People want to feel like they're important and that they're special. I don't care, and continuing with the example, if you're at a doctor's office, right? I don't care if you've seen 50 patients for the day. Each and every patient that you speak with needs to be as though that's the first patient that you spoke with that day. Now, it takes skill because a lot of times people get tired of that. A lot of times you just want to get to the point. A lot of times you're really only focused about the money because maybe you got to build that stew, right? But I tell you what, when you take the time out to really get to know someone, to really engage, to really connect with that person, there's a thing called the law of reciprocity. That law of reciprocity means basically, if someone is nice to you, they feel obligated to be nice back in return. And in the marketing aspect, with me providing this quick lesson to you, I'm being nice to you. I'm not rushing you. I'm trying to give you something of value, something of substance, something in the midday that's going to encourage you, enlighten you, so that you can take this information and instill it as to help you with your mindset or to instill it in your business, just because of the law of reciprocity. Some people are going to comment. Some people are going to share. Some people are going to hit me up in the DM and ask me more questions. They're going to want to know more. I'm sure I'll even have some people that would want to hire me to help them with their marketing, right? But the point is, going forward, or at least try today, try at least every day to not solely focused on the selling aspect. I understand without selling, without making money, you can't run a business. But without really getting in connecting with your customer, you're not going to have any repeat business without really engaging and wanting to know what's on their mind and how you can help them. They're not going to refer you any business. Okay. So I really hope that, hey, Chauncey, thank you. I really hope that this little midday training is something that you really take to heart. I just think that this is something that in a world, in our digital world, right, it's becoming even more digitized. Sometimes we lose that human aspect. And if you're able to still connect and hold on and show that you're interested and actually help, you are going to be able to stand out in your industry. I promise you. People may not always remember what you said, but they're always going to remember how you made them feel. Okay. All right, guys, that's my time. I appreciate you all for taking the time. The ones that are watching currently, the replay, please love, like, share, comment, and I will see you guys soon. Make sure you follow me on all things social too at Natasha Rochelle.